Welcome back, Roadie Foodie fam, to another video. I know some of you want to stab me in the eye and say where the heck you've been. I was driving around town. Brisket and I are doing a bunch of errands, and I saw, and I know I'm late to the party, I saw that the freaking Monopoly game was back. The Monopoly game. And I've always had this dream that, this dream that I'm going to win the $1 million. We're all dreamers. But I also got the spicy snack wrap. It was free on the app, so I did that. So let's go. Whoa, they doubled me up. I also had to wait there for like 20 minutes. Not so fast there, fast food. All right, so I got a quarter pounder with cheese. Does it come with a... This doesn't come with a thingy? You get no thingy on the quarter pounders? No way. They're trying to keep me from being a millionaire. Mother. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. How's everyone doing? What a summer. We'll scratch one off right now. You guys ready? It's on the Papa Fritas. Here we go. $1 million? It would be so funny if they gave it to somebody in Rhode Island. Oh no. All right, we got the Oriental Avenue. This one is pick one of 3 Polaris. I have no idea what a Polaris is, but we have it there. All right, let's eat. Let's get some grub in us. Is it inside? No. What the hell? Bastards. Look at this one. They did it kind of like a smash burger. Anyways, I'm starving. They didn't even make it the way I ordered it. This McDonald's is on the struggle bus. All right. This is the good meat, buddy. That's all right. They doubled us up, so we're good. All right. Let's see. Bread's a little chewy, but it's not too bad. How's everyone doing? Comment down below. Give me a 10-second on what you guys been doing. All right, let's do one of these. I think I can give you this one corner right here, Brisket, and that's it, buddy. Do a little taco. Skipping one of the breads so we can enjoy the paparitas. What the heck have we been doing? Guys, it's been a hell of a summer. In a good way. And kind of in a weird way. But all good stuff. Look at this one. Hunting me like a hyena. I did recently I'm going to a suicide prevention walk this weekend. And afterwards, it's in Newport. Afterwards, gonna grab some lunch with a friend. And the reason I bring that up is way back in the day, I used to have an eBay store. I used to have so much fun having the eBay store, man. So much fun. And something recently just reinvigorated my I was talking to my buddy Anthony, who sells records online. And he was telling me his process. I was like, dude, I used to have a store. I ended up closing down the store and getting a desk job, which I wish I would have kept it going, because God knows how many items I would have had there. I think at one point I had almost 500 items. It was kind of cool. And eBay is one of those things where like you kind of just post it, like set it and forget it, and you just keep feeding the beast. You just keep listing things on eBay. And I had a little tote and rack system where I categorized everything and pulled things, and it was just cool. And you got to interact with some of the buyers, and they'll tell you what they're using it for and all kinds of stuff. So that's probably one of the things that I miss about it. And then also there was a couple of movie studios that bought. You saying hi? I wish that they would. You lose so much to the cheese on the bottom. Yeah, see, I want the cheese, but I want the sesame from the top. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it live. This has a little cheese on it, but you'll be fine. There you go, buddy. I think that's probably the max I can give you. Why do I bring that up? I went to an estate sale last weekend. And I found some really cool stuff, and he came with me. And he was like, dude, I love that you do this because my wife doesn't really like doing it. I was like, let's go, homie. So we're going again this Sunday at a couple of estate sales on the East Bay. Some are duds, but you're going against like professionals. They're going in. These guys, they started running. We both looked at each other like, damn. Fries are actually good today. Some of these folks, they were taking things out of the basement. There was just extremely fascinating finds. And, you know, some of the more unique stuff that I found was kind of in the house. We went to 3 places. We went to a garage sale, nothing there. There was like a nice house in Cumberland. And then there was like a humble home in Providence. That's the one I found the most fascinating. All right. So I'm excited to see what finds we have there. Oh my God. I'm just giving you guys random updates. Has anybody downloaded Whatnot? The auction? It's like eBay, but if they had like live auctions. It's kind of addicting. I bought a mystery box for like $12.50. It was all crap in it, but it was just fun to see the pay for it, and the person on the screen was packaging it for me. All right, last bite. Event season's going down. I'm gonna have more time. I'm excited, thank God. I was being worked like a maniac this summer. And of course, I picked an industry that doesn't pay a lot of money up front, but you build up attendance and stuff for the future. I will say one thing, guys. Okay, relax. I will say one thing. I was in bed. Oh, let's see what this one is. I was in bed the other day. Whoa, look at this. I won 1,500 McDonald's reward points. I think that's enough for like a half of a nugget. But I'll take it. I'll take it all day. All right, let's try one of these snack wraps. Your favorites are sealed inside. Does this mean that they pre-made them? I don't know if you guys have had these yet. Looks very dry. Looks like I'm only going to enjoy the side that has the sauce, which is the bottom. All right, let's take a bottom bite. Oh yeah, this was pre-wrapped and made. Look at that. You got the old lettuce. All right. Well, that spicy sauce is spicy. But I will tell you that the best part of that bite is 1,000% the sauce. All right, let's see if I can get the better bite. I'm destroying this thing. I'm trying to get just the best parts. That was okay. We're gonna go for a walk right now too, guys. You're coming with. It's gonna be a long ass video. Why? I owe it to you guys. I know, baby. We're almost gone. I was in bed. I was in bed last night. Oh, I'm sorry, a few nights ago. You can't have that, baby. It's spicy. It's spicy for daddy. I'm just looking for land. It seems like the only land, there's no more good deals in Maine. Maine used to be like the good deal. Like the good deal place to go. Not anymore, unfortunately. Let's toss this out. Not anymore. Let's see if there's a couple good bites in this one. So I went back to the Southwest because that's just where you could find good deals on land. And gosh darn it, if I didn't find one. Let's see. Mystery bite. See, this one is fresh. Got the fresh lettuce, fresh cheese, fresh brisket. Okay. Okay, this has a lot of tortilla. Hold on, guys. Let me finish this and I can finish my thought. Breakfast and lunch down the hatch. So I'm searching, and I find this 40-acre plot of land surrounded by a BLM state and federal land. It's never going to be built upon. Well, I shouldn't say that nowadays. Back in the day, if it was state and federal land, they were keeping it open. But we're going right now, pal. We're going right now. For super cheap. Not cheap enough where I can just buy it straight out. But cheap enough where all they wanted was $5,000 down, which I don't feel like spending, but I would have put that on a credit card. I don't really use my credit cards, but I have emergencies on there, like emergency limits. I don't know why I showed you that. All right, brisket. Let's see if we can just go walk off one French fry. But they wanted $5,000 down, and I think the monthly, it was owner finance. I was looking at owner financing. And they wanted they wanted $489 a month. $489. Excuse me. They had three different options: $489 a month for like 3 years, or what was the other one? If it was like 5 years, they wanted like 3 and change, and then the longest one that they would do is, oh crap, we have to go the other way. If you wanted a longer one, it was $289, but it was going to take you like 8 years to pay off, and after it's all said and done, it would have been triple the price. I mean, that's just the way how financing works, but okay. We're going, pal. We're going. But I almost pulled on the trigger. And I was like, you know what? It's $5,000 on a credit card. It's not really. I'm trying to do like creative math. I'm like, I technically didn't spend $1, and then I was like $500 a month. All right, I gotta figure out how to make $500 extra a month for the next 3 years to help pay it off. So then my mind started going all over the place. I was like, oh, I can get a part-time job, or I can do some more. I can do some more stuff online, or this, that, and the other. Who knows? So I was about to click it. I was about to click I think you had to send $500 to like reserve it. And something told me, it didn't tell me not to buy it, but it said, Lupe, you are a very impulsive adult. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. Because for those of you that have stuck around since the beginning, thank you, I love you, and have been part of my thought process, is I've always wanted to get a piece of land somewhere where we can build, I don't want to call it a town. That just sounds weird. But I've always wanted to have a tiny home. Either it's a trailer with like some sort of covering, or maybe it is building some sort of stick home from scratch with, from lumber from Lowe's, and just doing it that way. But something just really humble, right? Solar, water catchment system, grow our own food, do that type of stuff. Now, you okay? But I also wanted to have a couple either sheds or yurts or camping style tents out, so that when people are stressed out, you can Airbnb in them out. And then on top of that, build it into some sort of trading post. I've always loved the idea of having a trading post, kind of like it's the community place. Maybe there's like free coffee or whatever, but like a hangout spot. Plus it's also, he's gone out already. He just loves the park. You want me to shut up? All right, let's go take him out, and then we can walk and talk. You guys ready for a walk and talk? A little walk and taco? All right, let's go. All right. So that's kind of the thought process. And then also kind of one of the phases is, depending on if enough like money comes in and things like that, is we start adopting or having a little doggy sanctuary on the 40 acres. That's plenty of land to do those kind of projects with. And it is wild that, because I'm a pretty tenacious fellow. Like, if my mind's on something, it's gonna take me a while sometimes. Oh no, I didn't bring your, oh crap, brisket. You don't have a thing here, buddy. Oh no. Where's your leash? Oh no. Crap. Hold on. Oh. Crap, dude. Damn it. All right, just kidding. We're not gonna go for a walk, but we're gonna take him across the street to a place where he can run around without a leash. Can't do that here. This is more of like a public park. Sorry, buddy. Don't hate me. What's the easiest way over there? This way. Is there a light over there? There is. Let's go this way. Okay. So, and it's just funny how that whole timeline of my life and dream can be started. You know, I think the land, if you buy it out cash, is like 19 grand or something like that. I'm sure 22 with closing costs and insurance and taxes and everything. You guys want to know how much the yearly taxes are on 40 acres out in the desert? $89. $89. You just sit there and be like, all right, you want that in fives or ones? Like, you just go to the county. How do you want that? And I'm sure as you do improvements, obviously taxes are going to go up. But it's just funny that that's how much it is. And it's crazy that a different timeline or a different version of your life or something can be started with just one small little $5,000 deposit, essentially. And I'm still debating it. I'm still thinking about it. I kind of want it, but I don't want to do it on my own. Like, I kind of want to, like, do it as like a co-op. I want it to... Like, I want it to be a place where people can come and you know, when I was traveling around the U.S. and I met a lot of van lifers and stuff like that, sometimes it's tough to find like places to park your van or park your trailer. And I'd like to have a safe spot for, you know, vetted folks to stop by. There's a couple websites too where some people, they'll trade a couple hours of their time in exchange for somewhere to, you know, either camp out or something like that, and they could always help out with some of the chores around the space. What's going on over here? Oh crap! Wow, we're getting clipped all over the place, huh, pal? All right, let's do this. Hold on, guys. The maintenance team is out here, and the maintenance team is never out here. All right, let's see if we can let them out real quick. Let's go. You're coming with me. Ooh. Sorry if it's windy. But yeah, I want there to be some sort of communal aspect to it, right? Where folks can park, you know, because a lot of times in those spaces, you have to park at like a Walmart parking lot if you're driving through. All right, Brisket. What are you doing, pal? What are you doing? So yeah, that's basically it. So I've given myself, and I'm sure the land will probably get sold, but I feel like this area probably has a lot of those that pop up every once in a while. And so I'm giving myself actually into the end of the year to either save up some more money or get creative with raising money. And I want to start outlining, because it's never real until you get it, but I want to just start outlining different names and different cool things that we could do on the land. Does that make any sense? And to be honest with you, I'm still going to be a Rhode Islander. You know, I plan on being some sort of hybrid snowbird in the future. So kind of spending the winter months outside of the 4 or 5 months that summer is here, spending the rest of the months in the Southwest. Brisket, what are you doing, pal? Oh, Speed Racer. Oh, we lost him. We lost the puppy. Oh my God, we lost him. I love this dog. All right, I'll let him run around for a little bit longer. So yeah, comment down below. Honestly, I'm trying to come up with a cool name for it. I think everything starts with a name. And then what I'll do is I'll grab all the social medias for it. And then I guess. Brisket? Where are you going? You ready to go? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, he's ready to go. He's like, I'll meet you at the car, pal. All right. It's starting to get cold here in Rhody. Hey! This way. Thank you. Sorry, he was running in the street. You guys heard dog dad voice. We're on our way to the office now. All right. And you're probably telling yourself, Lupe, why the Southwest? Right? Why the Southwest? It's nothing but desert. First of all, I love the desert. Some of my best times traveling and camping have been in the desert. have been in the desert region. Also, main motivator, there's nowhere in America that you could get 40 acres of land. And I don't need 40, it's just, it was a great deal. I was like, oh my God. So, I'm trying to figure out how, because I just started eBaying again for fun, on how I could probably have Lindsay package up stuff for me. Wonder how that would work. Because I always said we could always road trip it to the west, but it's going to take, with this little one, it's going to take us at least 4 or 5 days to get out to the southwest. Unless I go with someone, then we could probably still get there in 2 days, but it's still a massive amounts of traveling that it's not the fun type of traveling that I'm used to. But I mean, we could always go in January. I don't have anything going on in January. Could also go, no, I have stuff in December. Oh, man. All right, let's figure it out. We'll figure it out. In personal life, what's been going on with me? I had a bad spill recently too. I kind of misstepped and I tumbled down a flight of stairs. That was not fun. I have developed from all of the events of standing for 12, 16 hours on my feet, a minor case of plantar fasciitis. I don't even know how to say the damn thing. So that's been fun, but we've worked it out. What else? Lindsay and I almost recently died. We had a small carbon monoxide scare, but we fixed the problem. And the upstairs bathroom the tub was leaking, so they had to rip up the whole bathroom downstairs, which just made Lindsay happy because she was just like, time to go shopping. And I'm like, damn, kid. All right. I'd be freaking out. What else has been going on? A lot of cool opportunities being thrown at me at this moment in my life, which is ironically because I'm also trying to become a snowbird and not be here that much. So it's all going to be interesting soon on how all that works. And then I see these little, look at this cutie little camper. I mean, you got the bigger camper next to it, but look at that cutie little one. Looks like it has a pop out for a bed. And Rhode Island's been great, guys. We've had some really cool summers here, and just been working nonstop. It's been just nonstop work, which is good and bad. You know what, Brisket? I can't. There's too many people here. I can't take Brisket to the office. Not without a leash. I can't believe I didn't bring you a leash with you, dude. Guess we're working from home. So yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. I'll save some more updates for another video. I hope you guys kind of us a little catching up for a quick second. Hopefully you guys are still engaged, still want to see me stuff my face together. I do see lives in our future because of event season finally coming to an end. And let's brainstorm some activities or what you think 40 acres would look like, just for fun. Just for fun. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Until next time, be well, eat well, and make sure you guys take care of each other, okay? Ciao.